and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to do another pressure cooker recipe, and I am going to do my own version of U.S. Senate bean soup. So let's go see how we're going to put this together. Senate bean soup. For those of you who might not know, bean soup is served in the United States Senate every single day on the menu at the cafeteria. There apparently are some conflicting reports of where it actually originated, but it has been served there for over 100 years, which just blows me away. But it's navy bean soup, basically. It's very plain, and there are two recipes floating around out there, neither of which looked that great to me, so I just kind of taken it upon myself to adjust it to my own taste and have it be more flavorful. The one thing that is in it is navy beans. Now, I am doing this in my pressure cooker today, and I went ahead and pre-cooked my beans. I did pre-cook them a little bit too much, so it's all good. It's just going to make the soup nice and thick. It's okay. But what I am going to do is I cooked a ham a couple of weeks ago. I just took one of those after Easter hams out of my freezer. I thawed it out, threw it in the oven, and heated it up, and we had it one night for dinner. But, you know, a ham feeds us for like 4 dinners, so especially if you count making soup with the bone. So I have about 2 cups of the meat here that I just cut up. Everything I have here is diced. I have 2 large russet potatoes that I've diced. I have 4 stalks of celery diced, a half a dozen fairly skinny carrots that are diced, and 2 medium onions that are diced. We're going to use the ham bone. I'm going to use 8 cups of water, and we're going to season everything up with a little marjoram and thyme. I'm not going to put any salt in here because the ham is salty enough. But what I want to do today is, here, I'm going to move this out of the way, because I pre-cooked my beans because I wanted this to be done in stages and in a little different manner than I usually do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to make a ham stock first. So I'm going to take my ham bone and 8 cups of water. And then I'm going to take my aromatics. My onion, celery, and carrots. I'm going to try not to get my potatoes in there. Not that it will hurt it any, but it's alright. If there's some in there, it's not going to be a big deal. But I'll save those out. And where did my spoon go? Over here. I'm going to just give this a bit of a zhuzh. I'm going to put this under pressure for about 10 minutes just to get a bit of a ham stock going. So then I'll add all the other ingredients, give it a stir, and put it under pressure again. And we'll have Senate navy bean soup in absolutely no time. I'm putting in about a teaspoon of marjoram leaves because marjoram loves beans and beans love marjoram. And just about a half a teaspoon of dried thyme. Now, thyme is very powerful, and when you put it in the pressure cooker, it intensifies, so you don't want to put too much. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now. We're going to put this in the pressure cooker. And this is an Elite 10-quart pressure cooker. If you have a different one, then you're going to need to adjust it and according to your manufacturer's manual. Okay? Okay, my pressure gauge, my pressure release valve is set to pressure, and I'm going to put this on meat and chicken. Okay, cancel, meat, chicken, and yeah, 12 minutes, and this will come up to pressure, and it'll form a really beautiful stock. Then we'll come back, we'll put everything in the pot, the beans, the rest of the meat, the potatoes, and we'll pressurize it some more. So when this comes off, I'll bring you back and I'll show you what it looks like. Stock is all done, and it did. Now keep in mind, when I say 12 minutes under pressure, this has to come up to pressure, and then it's pressurized for 12 minutes, and then it has to come down off pressure. So it has been about 45 minutes, to be honest with you. So We're going to take the lid off. It smells
amazing.
Incredible. It's really nice. But you can see, look at the meat's, oh, it's beautiful.
Didn't eat yet?
Oh, almost. I'm going to leave the bone in here because that'll season up the soup. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and plop the beans on in there. And I'm going to sneak past Rick here. And I'm going to drain my potatoes because I put them in some water so that they wouldn't turn brown. And now I'm going to put those in there along with a few errant pieces of celery. Our pieces of cubed ham or chopped ham. And I'm just going to give this a good stir. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to leave that ham bone in there because that's all flavor. It smells amazing. Oh my goodness. And I have never ever in my life put potatoes in bean soup.
No.
After reading several different recipes and some history on the Senate bean soup, they have mashed potatoes in their bean soup. The traditional Senate bean soup for the U.S. Senate has mashed potatoes in the soup. Never would have guessed that. Some recipes call for potato flakes. Some recipes call for leftover mashed potatoes. It's all good. I don't know that mashed potatoes are like in my wheelhouse for this soup, so I went ahead and did cubed potatoes because I think this is going to be delicious. Alright, so this is going to go back under pressure for 10 minutes because I think that's going to give it plenty of time. You see it's already wanting to see. What you have to do then is you have to pull this off and you have to show it who's boss.
It has the slightest bit of pressure. It won't let you close
it won't.
Or open it.
You can put that on. Make sure your pressure's on. And I'm just going to hit soup and stew. Oh, I have to hit cancel first. Soup and stew, 25 minutes is way, way too long. Huh? Yeah, but it'll go down once it... There, 12 minutes. I'm going to hit it because I went over. So, when this is all done and ready and depressurized, we'll come back and we'll show you what it looks like and we'll serve you up a bowl of my version of U.S. Senate bean soup. It smells so good, I cannot hardly wait. Okay. Our time is up. In a good way. That's hot. Okay. You see?
Amazing.
That looks delicious. Oh man. We're going to let this hang out for a little while because it's still a little bit early for us to eat supper. But you can see the potatoes have not fallen apart. And the ham bone, however, is falling apart.
Yeah.
And the meat's falling off of it. It's nice.
Awesome.
It's see, this is just exactly what you want. You look at that. That's gorgeous. I'll pull that out and shred it.
The meat, not the bone.
Right. Right. Oh, I can hardly wait to eat. It's too hot for me to eat it right now because I'll scald the inside of my mouth. But I love this pressure cooker. I have to tell you, if you've ever considered getting an electric pressure cooker, I highly recommend this model. Check HSN because that's where I bought this one. It's an Elite 10 quart, but they have an 8 quart version, I think, and a smaller version as well. So this is going to hang out for just a little while. And then we'll be back and we will dip you up a bowl of this delicious U.S. Senate soup. And there you have it, a delicious bowl of U.S. Senate bean soup my way. And this, I have to tell you, we did try it and it's absolutely delicious, but now it's time for supper, so we're just going to get ourselves some bread and butter, ladle us up some bowls of soup, and go have supper. So this was really easy. You can totally do this on top of the stove in a pot. You can do it in a crock pot by just putting everything in there together and then just letting it cook. You can cook the beans separate. You can use canned navy beans if that's your preference. It would make it super fast. But in all, this pressure cooker version is delicious. Making the stock ahead of time is really awesome.
And you wouldn't think what the potatoes really do work.
They do. The potatoes are delicious. I never in my life would have thought to put potatoes in bean soup, but I have to tell you, they really are amazing in here. They're really, really good. So I hope you give this Senate bean soup a try, and I hope that you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you liked what you watched today, and I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it. If you like what you saw, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and giving me a positive rating. And also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're already not a subscriber so that you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen every single day. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to come by tomorrow. Until next time, happy eating!